Overland Park, Kansas. It's one of the best places to live in the Midwest and consistently ranks as one of the top suburbs in the entire country. But if you're thinking about moving here, you probably have a few questions, like what are the best areas? Where are the top schools? And how does home pricing change from one neighborhood to another? Well, today I'm giving you a full map tour of Overland Park so that you can get a feel for what it's like to live here. Welcome back to Living in Kansas City. I'm Cheryl McCormick, a real estate agent with the Rob Ellerman team at ReeceNichols Real Estate, which is the #1 real estate team in all of Kansas City. I love educating and helping buyers and sellers make the best real estate decisions. And before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Kansas City real estate facts, market updates, and neighborhood spotlights. And if you're thinking about buying or selling in Kansas City, reach out. I would love to help. So let's get at it. Overland Park is just 20 minutes south of downtown Kansas City in Johnson County, Kansas. It's the second largest city in Kansas with a population of over 200,000 people. Overland Park is bordered by Lenexa to the west, Leawood to the east, Olathe to the south, and Prairie Village to the northeast. And Overland Park has great highway access with major highways. Here's I-435 running pretty much through the central part of Overland Park. There's also Highway 69, which runs north and south. And then I-35 really starts over in Olathe and then runs through downtown. But you can hop on I-35 from Overland Park, which makes commuting really super convenient. So now let's break down Overland Park by area, starting from the north to the south. First, let's look at North Overland Park, which really runs from 75th Street and north. Here, you're going to find older, more established homes, and the homes are going to be more affordable. This area is closest to Kansas City, and it has a mix of older, more affordable homes and charming mid-century neighborhoods. The home prices here in Northern Overland Park range from about $250,000 up to the 400s and maybe a little above. Some of the popular neighborhoods here in Northern Overland Park are Milburn, which is here, Prairie View, here, and also Beverly Estates. The pros to living in North Overland Park is that you're closer to downtown. You're going to have a lot more mature trees and larger lots. Also, as I said earlier, it's more affordable. But some of the cons are you're going to find older homes and a lot of them are going to need updating. And also there's going to be limited new construction if that's what you're looking for. Now let's move on to Central Overland Park, which is basically 75th Street here, south to about 119th Street. This is really the heart of Overland Park. This is where you're going to find some of Overland Park's best shopping, restaurants, and schools. Home prices in this area typically range from around $400,000 to around $600,000. Some of the popular neighborhoods here are Indian Creek Estates, which is right here, Nottingham Forest, which is here, and Deer Creek, which is here. Some of the pros to Central Overland Park is that you're near Town Center Plaza, which is really at 119th Street between Knoll and Row, which is really not in Overland Park, but it's just adjacent to Overland Park. It's really in Leawood. And then you also have Oak Park Mall here at 95th and Quivira, which is in the heart of Overland Park. Some of the cons of this area of Overland Park, you do have a little bit higher prices than you experience just to the north. And again, you're just not going to find much new construction here. So let's continue to move a little bit further south. And so now we're going to look at 119th Street south to 159th Street. Here you're going to find newer homes and you're going to find larger homes and more luxury homes. Home prices in this part of Overland Park tend to start at around $600,000 and they can range up to $1.5 million and even higher. Some of the more popular neighborhoods in this part of Overland Park are Mills Farm, which is here to the south at about 159th and Quivira. We also have Wilshire by the lake, which is just north of Mills Farm. And then a little bit further to the north, we have Nottingham Forest South. The pros of this section of Overland Park, again, you're going to have larger, newer homes. These are going to be master plan communities, and most of the neighborhoods are going to have tons of amenities. But the cons to this section of Overland Park are you're going to have higher home prices, and you're also going to have a longer commute to downtown Kansas City. And now finally, we're going to go to far south Overland Park, which is really between 159th Street and 185th Street. And here's where most of the new construction homes are going to be. Some pros here, you're going to find some neighborhoods with larger lots or on acreage. For example, we have Triple Creek Farm here at 175th and Antioch, and these have large estate homes that are really quite expensive, several $1 million they can go up to. But there are also some more affordable neighborhoods here to the south, like Coventry Valley at 179th and Quivira, where you can find homes starting in around the 600,000s and up, and also South Point at 179th and Flum, where you can even get more affordable houses here, starting in the low 400s and going up. But the cons to living this far south is that you're farther from amenities. You're basically going to have to go to 159th and Antioch to get to the nearest grocery store and restaurants and shops. But I will say retail is continuing to grow and expand in this direction, and pretty much all of the main growth is happening in this area. So now let's talk about school districts in Overland Park. And really, Overland Park has highly rated school districts. And there are three main ones that are in Overland Park. First, let's look at the #1 ranked Blue Valley School District, which is very attractive for a lot of people looking for highly touted schools. The Blue Valley School District begins just south of I-435 and covers through most of the south parts of Overland Park. And then to the north of I-435, we have the #5 ranked Shawnee Mission School District. Again, it's a very well-respected, highly ranked school district. And then there is a very small portion of Overland Park to the southwest that's in the Spring Hill School District. And Spring Hill is the #31 ranked school district in the state of Kansas, but it is a growing and expanding school district. So you'll find the Spring Hill School District in this really small portion just east of Flum Road, and then this small section of Overland Park that reaches to the west to Lackman Road. So now let's talk about the things to do in Overland Park. We're going to talk about lifestyle and amenities. In downtown Overland Park, you're going to find unique local shops, coffee spots, and one of the most highly touted farmers markets. And then when you go to the south, you're going to find the Overland Park Arboretum and Botanical Gardens, which is over 300 acres of scenic beauty. And of course, I have to talk about the Blue Hawk development, which is a brand new entertainment and shopping area in South Overland Park here at 159th and Antioch. And if you want to learn more about Blue Hawk, it's really a one-of-a-kind development, first of its kind in the Midwest and maybe even in the entire country. Be sure to check out my video that I devoted exclusively to Blue Hawk. It's really supposed to be just a fabulous destination right here in Southern Overland Park. So now let's talk about real estate. Overland Park's median home price as of 2025 is $475,000, and home values have increased by 7% in the past year. And if we look at the market trend, there is still high demand for homes here, and it's still competitive for buyers. And one thing that you want to take into consideration if you're looking for a home in Overland Park is whether the community has an HOA or a non-HOA. And I will say most of the newer communities in Overland Park are going to have HOA communities. So just be sure that you look at the rules and regulations involved with that and the either monthly or yearly expenses involved with that. But with an HOA, you're going to get a well-kept, beautiful neighborhood and you're also going to get really wonderful amenities. Just something to keep in mind. So you probably wonder why people love Overland Park so much and why it continues to be ranked as one of the best places to live in the US. Well, I've already talked about its top-rated schools with the #1 ranked Blue Valley School District in the entire state of Kansas. And Blue Valley is actually ranked as one of the top schools in the entire nation. And also, we have the #5 ranked Shawnee Mission School District, and of course, the expanding Spring Hill School District in that little tiny portion of Overland Park. In Overland Park, we also have a thriving job market with major employers like Garmin and T-Mobile. And so we really have a lot of industry here. Also, we're known for having safe, family-friendly neighborhoods and a strong real estate appreciation. So really, if you own a home here, it's going to be a great long-term investment. So, what do you think? Does Overland Park look like the right place for you? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you're planning to move to Overland Park or anywhere in the Kansas City area, I'd love to help. I would love to help you find your perfect home in your perfect neighborhood at your perfect price point. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Kansas City real estate insights. So whether you're planning to move in 9 days or in 90 days, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. All of my information is in the description, or you can just click on that QR code right there, and I can help you make your move to Kansas City or within the Kansas City area a smooth and easy one. So until next time, this has been Cheryl McCormick from Living in Kansas City signing off. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.